the best singers slash favorite singers of all time. That's what I want to talk about right now. And yeah, the best singers, that I basically grew up on. I know a lot of people like, oh yeah, why you didn't put this thing on here? Why you didn't put that thing on there and all that stuff? A lot of people be like, everybody got different tastes. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But it's my top. It's basically my favorite slash best singers, ever. You know. So don't get upset. Don't get upset at me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get upset at me. But the first one I'm gonna talk about, man, let me see it. I go with something light, man. Yeah, my boy Usher, man. My boy Usher, yo. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie, man. Growing up, you know, especially like being a kid in the '90s and stuff like that, man. Everybody wanted to, what I'm saying, all the guys wanted to be like Usher, you know what I'm saying, like singer wise, dancer wise, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, like has some classic albums, I remember that. The first time I heard of him, I remember long time ago, like I think it was like 90, 93, 94, whatever. I was mad young, and it was this shit called it was like the Face Records Christmas album, whatever it is. And I remember that was the first time I ever heard of Usher, man. He had a song called "This Christmas," whatever. See, he did it before Chris Brown, and I know Chris Brown did it years later in 2007 and shit like that. But this nigga Usher did it first, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right, man. So that's just cool, shit like that. Then, a few years later, you know what I'm saying? That's when Usher really blew up. 97, when he had the My Way album, you know what I'm saying? That, man, that blew up, man. That album blew up. His songs like Make Me Wanna, Nice and Slow, even the even the song called My Way. And that was what I remember that video. That video was crazy. That was the first time you see Tyrese, you know what I'm saying? And what's her name was in? I think Shanice was in that video, I think. But yeah, man, like that was a that was that was back in the day, man. That was back in the middle school days for me, you know what I'm saying? That was back in the middle school days for me, when that album came out. Then of course, you know what I'm saying, after that was like I think it was like 2001, he had the album called 8701. That was when he first was going out with Chili, you know what I'm saying, from TLC and stuff like that. I was mad, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was mad. I was pissed off because I had a little crush on Chili back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, damn, this guy Usher gonna scoop up Chili, man. Because on that album he has songs like uh dang, excuse me, y'all, I'm trying to think back right quick. He has songs like dang, I'm trying to think right now. I definitely know the album though. The album is 8701. I'm really trying to think of the songs he had. Yeah, you remind me. Yeah, that's what that was. You remind me. And uh dang, what's that song? I think Chili was in that. Chili was in that video. Uh, anyway, yeah, I'll get back to that. It's making me mad, right? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's making me mad right now because I'm thinking like, dang, like how in the world? Like I used to play that song to death back in high school, man. I'm trying to remember this song, man. Uh, but anyway, all right. That song with the video with Chili was on there, right? But then you had this other song. So you don't got a call or something like that. I remember that Little Chris, my boy Luda, he was on a remix and stuff like that, man. Like, yeah, man, that was. That was back in the day, man. Those some high school days right there, man. Yeah, man, that was fire. Then of course, man, what Usher is mainly known for, the Confessions album right there. That Confessions album, man. 04, 05, man. You could say, man, you could say nothing bad about Usher 04, 05, man. He had another song. We had a few songs of Luda. That called Yeah. He had that song, uh, Let It Burn. He had a song, of course, My Confession and stuff like that, man. And Superstar, something like that. And dang, this is a few songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm getting old, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's maybe that's what it is. You know, I am getting up there in age right now, but yeah, Caught Up. That's what that is. I just not remember that. Caught Up. Yeah, it's a few songs. It's a few songs. Yeah, man. Like, man, all I'm saying is, as a singer, like, might not be one of your, your best singers ever. Like for me, is it's definitely been, you know what I'm saying, because like I grew up listening to Usher. You know what I'm saying. And that was the time when I was like middle school, high school, like even college. You know what I'm saying. Two little years in college I had. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Usher was that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I know he's still making songs now, but you know what I'm saying? Just like, of course, ain't nothing compared to how it was before, man. And right now, I want to go back. I want to go way back. You know what I'm saying? Back before I was even born to the next thing I'm talking about. Aretha Franklin. You know what I'm saying? R.P. to Aretha Franklin. Um, it's crazy. She just had a movie too. Jennifer Hudson played that movie. Y'all check it out. You know what I'm saying? I think of Jennifer Hudson, Marlon Wayans, Forrest Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check that out. It's called Respect. But yeah, it's a reason why Aretha Franklin will always be the queen of soul. You know what I'm saying? She always gonna be the queen of soul. Always. You know what I'm saying? You really can't. Like what can you say? She had songs like Spanish Harlem, Respect, Chain of Fools. I remember I was younger. I was just, I don't know, I don't know why. I was real goofy when I was like, especially when I was like around 7 to 10 years old. I used to like just be, try to be funny, that like just singing that song, chain, chain, chain. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? My voice ain't right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. Listen, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't gonna sing. My voice ain't right at the moment, so like I gotta go back in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, work on my voice. But anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying. She definitely clean the soul and stuff like that, man. You gotta give her props, man. For real, that's a fact. Yeah, man. And it's like it wasn't for her, there wouldn't be no Mary J. Blige, there wouldn't be no Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, there would be no Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like all the female singers, all the greatest female singers after that, even Janet Jackson, like that came later on. They wouldn't like you gotta give credit to Aretha Franklin. They wouldn't be where they was at or where they are right now. What's for Aretha Franklin? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Next person I'm gonna say. The next person I'm gonna say. You ain't going. A lot of y'all ain't gonna like me. When we talk about singing, we talk about music wise right now. You know what I'm saying? We talking about music wise right now. I know. Yeah. Wait. What's up, DJ? AKA Big Worm. What's good, man? Yeah, man. I'm Peter to Reefer Franklin. I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all is pissed. I understand, man. Like off the stage type shit. Like why? Like R. Kelly. Like nah, I don't condone that. like he locked up and stuff for what he did. I ain't gonna get into all that. But we talking about music, man. We talking about singing right now, man. We talking about for real, big word, man. You gotta get credit with his dude. We not talking about what he do in his private life or what he do when he's not singing. We talking about singing, man. This dude right here, man. You can't front on R. Kelly, man. You can't front on this dude. The king of R&B, man. The king of R&B, man. Come on, man. Especially when it came to the '90s and the 2000s, man. Like you really can't front, man. Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real, word, man. Like he dropped hit after hit, but yeah, off the stage, yeah, for real. Off the stage, we already know what he did off stage, but like on this, like comes to that singer shit. Come on, you gotta give props, man. He had classic albums like 12 Play. A lot of people forget about his very first album with Public Announcement, man. Like, see, look at this. A lot of y'all young people out there, man. Y'all don't know who Public Announcement is. Do y'all know who Public Announcement is, man? Come on, man. I remember about all of that back in the day, man. I remember that back in the day. My parents had that tape, man. My mom and my dad had that tape back in the early '90s, man. We had songs called "She Got That Vibe" and stuff like that, man. Like, what y'all know about that, man? For real, man. A lot of you young people don't know about that first album, man. And you know, of course, 12 Play had a lot of classics, man. Bump and Grind, Seem Like You Ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like one of my favorite songs of all time, man. Shoot, one of my favorite songs of all time, man. That '96 song, man. I believe I could fly over that Space Jam, the real Space Jam soundtrack, man. The real Space Jam soundtrack, man. Come on, man. The real Space Jam, man. Yeah, yeah. What's good? Ace Santana was good, man. The Marcus Barnes, yeah, man. He both for a lot of people too, man. That's a fact. Yeah, yeah. Off the real Space Jam soundtrack, I believe I can fly. Man, come on, man. Y'all can't tell me nothing, man, with that song, man. Like, you gotta be a straight up hater to say, oh yeah, that song trash. So you said that song trash, you a hater, man. You a straight up hater for real, man. I don't care. I really don't care, man. But yeah, he had countless albums and stuff like that. Like, of course, trap. Everybody know about Trap in the Closet. That was a big thing, like in '05, '06. You know what I'm saying? He had man, he just had a whole lot of he has a whole lot of classics, man. And it comes to this man, this guy they said yeah. I know what you're talking about, man. I saw that thing what he did in Ethiopia, man. Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying, man? But it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, this guy had classics, yo. Yeah, for real, man. For real, DJ, man. Like you couldn't miss with the hits. And not just that, when you come to like singing talent, man, singing talent, period, man, you can't front on R. Kelly, man. That's just how it is, man. For real, man. But yeah, man, I'll go to the next one, man. So I'm talking about '90s, man. I'm talking about somebody else that came up in the '90s, man. Mary J. Blige, man. Mary J. Blige, man. You gotta give her credit. You gotta give her credit, man, because knowing where she came, she was from the projects and stuff like that, and why, and the things she was going through, abuse and all that stuff, and she knows she had that voice to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? And you can just tell this is a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of pain behind that voice, man. Just like shoot, man. That first album was the 411. It's a classic, y'all. That's a classic, man. I think that was like '92, man. I was mad young, but I grew up on it. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, like, but you just can't front like she had like that first album itself was crazy. Like everybody know about real love, reminisce, you remind me. What's the 411? Word. I forgot who's. I think it was Grand Pooper who rapped on it. I forgot. I gotta check that back, man. But she redid Shaka Khan's song. Damn, I'm telling you, I'm getting old, man, because I don't know how I forgot about this. Sweet Thing, yeah, that's what it's called, Sweet Thing. Yeah, Sweet Thing. And yeah, everybody know about her amazing second album. They just did a documentary on that. I mean, yeah, she basically did a documentary on that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check that out. It's talking about my life. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people's favorite Mary J. Blige album. You know what I'm saying? My life and Be Happy. That was one of the songs. My life, aka Sweet Memories, whatever. I mean, nah. See me, I am getting old. No, that's a different. That's a different song. But I mean, this other thing, this other song called Sweet Memories, something like that. Whatever. But anyway, she had other albums like Share My World. That was like '97. Yeah, that song called You Don't Have to Worry. Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. Marcus, yeah, man, that was fire, man. You don't have to worry. That was fire. And Share My World, she had that song called Everything. I never forget that. I never forget that music video, man. That Everything, yeah, like that song was a classic, yo. And of course, like one of her biggest albums, 2001, 2002, whatever, was called now, I wasn't Share My World. I just said Share My World, but dang, what? Yo, can y'all help me? Can y'all help me out? Like, dang, what was her album back in 2001, man? Oh yeah, no more drama, or something like that. When she started having that song, she had that song called Family Affair. Said no hateration, holleration in this dancery, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard that song, I'm like, what the world is she talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's a classic. Yo, that's a classic song, man. That's a classic song, classic album, man. Rainy Days, she had a song with Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know how they feel about Ja Rule and stuff like that. 50 Cent messed that up, but that's another story, another topic, another episode, another day, man. But yeah, man, like yeah, that was a crazy album right there. She had hits later on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely know she had other hits in the 2000s, like 2005, whatever. You know, I mean, there's one song she had with Ludacris called "Runaway Love." Like, man, that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite songs right there. Like, like that was the time that Ludacris had his one of his best albums released, for Therapy. I think that was like '06, '07, one of the years. But yeah, man, she definitely the queen of R&B. Like Queen, Aretha Franklin, Queen of Soul. Mary J. Blige definitely the queen of R&B, man. She paved the way for a lot of you know female singers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. Oh yeah, yeah, Ace Santana, yeah, yeah. Be Without You. I remember that song. Yeah, I think that was the song I was thinking about. That came like in '05 or one of them years. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the next person, man. Uh, let's see. R.P. to Luther Vandross, man. Man, you can't front on Luther, man. You can't front, man. No matter how you feel about him, whatever you do in his private life, man. Again, like with the R. Kelly situation, we talk about singing. Luther Vandross, man, this a legend, man. This guy, I ain't gonna lie, on some real, man. He gotta be in everybody's top 10 at least, man. He gotta be in everybody's top 10. This guy had so many classics, man. That one of my favorite songs, by him, Here and Now, man. Cause that was, it was crazy, That was the time, what I'm saying. I was young though. I was like, I don't believe I was like 4 or 5 years old, whatever. The reason why, because like that was one of the last times I remember my parents being together. You know what I'm saying? I was like 4 or 5 years old, and used to play that in the car and stuff like that. And like that was basically like we all like that song. So like that's why like what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't to be no sentimental. You know what I'm saying? Like emotional stuff like that. I just tell the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I first heard Luther. You know what I'm saying? And he just had a lot of he had a lot of hits, man. I know a lot of people's favorite song by him too is "That's My Father Again." You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. It's not my favorite, but it's like it's definitely definitely a hit song. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a hit. You know, but that one song you had with Fancy, yeah, that's so Fancy for Jamie Foxx show, man. Can I take you out at night? uh, that was fire, man. Oh, come on, Ace Santana. Why you gotta say that, man? I wasn't gonna go there, man. You talking about skinny Luther or fat Luther, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. No, it don't matter. Yo, tell you the truth, it don't matter. Yo, no matter what it was, man. You skinny or fat, man. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I say that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I didn't want that to sound wrong, but anyway, legend regardless. He had his regardless. Like whatever type of weight class he was in, he was. You know what I'm saying? Still a legend, man. And for real, Marcus Barnes, man, never too much, man. That's a hit. And what's the name copied off? What's the name not copied, but had a sample off of Bow Wow, man. What's the name? Bow Wow and Marion, whatever. They had that song in '05, Hold You Down or something like that. And he had a song that they took a sample from one of his songs. Only for One Night. Yep, that's what it is. Only for One Night. That's a classic. That's definitely a classic, man. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of y'all young people out there, man, definitely do your history, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect Luther Vandross, man. For real. Excuse me, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of congested right now, my nose and I'm kind of congested, I'm all right, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing crazy, just a little tiny, congestion type stuff, man. But yeah. But anyway, man, I'm about to go to the next one. Yeah, yeah. You damn right. I was gonna put Mariah Carey on here, man. Man, shoot, man. To this day, I'm still mad at Nick Cannon, bro. I'm still mad at Nick Cannon. Like, how in the world, man? How in the world, man? It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to raise my blood pressure tonight, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that alone. But we all know, man. But yeah, Ace Centennial, yeah, man, for real, genuine, he is underrated, man. He is underrated. He has some classics. He has some classics, man. And man, around the same age, I was like 4 or 5 when I first saw because Mariah Carey was everywhere back in like 1990, 1991 when she first came out. She was everywhere, man. She was. Saturday Night Live. She was like on these American Music Awards, like everywhere. There's video after video. But the crazy thing is, she started off like gospel, like a gospel feel to it, like visions of love and stuff like that, and emotions and all that stuff, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like to this day, people can front and say like, "Yo, man, like that Mariah that Mariah Carey note, that high note, man. Shoot, like a lot of females can hit that note, man. A lot of females can't hit that note to this day, man. We call that the Mariah high note right there. You know what I'm saying? And she had a yeah, for real, Ace Santana. She had a always be my baby. Yeah, that came out later on. She had hits like Someday. Yeah, that was fire back in the day. And she had a song called Hero. It's crazy though, but like that really gets you motivated, especially like when you know what I'm saying, you feeling down, whatever, or you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you feel like, man, I gotta do something better in my life, man. Like, or you in the gym working out, or you know what I'm saying, you try to get that a great level in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, back in the day, hearing Hero like that song, man, like it would pump me up. Like yeah, man, I gotta look at myself as a hero, man. Like, you know, coming from a bad spot to to going to great heights, man. Like that's how, you know. So she has some encouraging songs like that. Heartbreaker, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, Heartbreaker was cool, you know. But Honey, I mean that's what this picture's from, y'all. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying. Y'all was old enough to y'all was old enough to know. That's what this picture came from, Honey. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Oh man, I remember when Honey came out. I was about to go to middle school, man. I saw that video, man. I'm like, oh, what? Mariah Carey looking, whew, man. See that was Mariah Carey was like, you know what I'm saying? She was still the good girl. She was still the good girl across the street, girl next, the girl next door type stuff. But when that Honey album came out, man, man. That was the beginning, man. That was the beginning of really sexy Mariah Carey, man. Oh my, whew. Yeah, man. She had a song with Bone Thugs, Breakdown. That's a classic. Of course, Honey, Butterfly, yeah. I think that was her best album though. Man. She had a lot of songs on there that was like hit after hit, like making #1 on the charts and stuff like that. Man, kind of took me back right there, but you know what I'm saying? She had a few songs later on and stuff like that. I know people like, oh yeah, you know that incident when she had that movie Glitter and she started wilding out on TRL and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like I said, you know, a lot of these singers, you know, it is what it is. But when they go to the studio or when they on that stage, man, it's a different story, man. You definitely gotta give Mariah Carey props. One of the best female singers, you know. And let me see the next one. Next one, man, my boy, man, Peter Michael Jackson, man. I know some people probably think like, oh yeah, why he gotta be in the best singers? Because some people really. I remember I had this argument years ago. People like, oh yeah, he's right. Like I rather have him in the category as like one of the best performers, whatever. I agree with that too. That he's one of the best performers, like stage performers and stuff like that. Greatest dancers hands down. Nobody can't dance like Michael Jackson. But singing too, man. You got to give him credit too, man, because man, when he started out with the Jackson Five, man, you can't front, man. You can't front, man. Yeah, Marcus Barnes. Yeah, Mariah Carey was a Whitney in the '90s. Yeah, she was. And Boys and Men song. Oh yeah, I remember that in Wu Tang. But yeah, man, Michael Jackson, man. You know, I was talking about Michael Jackson on my second episode. You know what I'm saying? I can go back to look at that. You know, talking about Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with it, when he did with the Jackson Five, and then when he went solo, you know, off the wall. A lot of people, a lot of y'all don't know. Like when he was really solo, man. It was like back in the day when we did Rocket Robin and he had that song called Maria, man. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, those are some classics. Got to be there. You know, they had songs off the wall. Um, of course, Thriller. You know, shoot. What can you say about Thriller, man? Um, Dangerous, Bad, The History that came out in '95. Oh yeah, a lot of y'all don't know this, man. Or Butterflies. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I'm about to. I'm about to say that in a few couple of minutes. But yeah, a lot of people don't know about this. '97, he had a mixtape, man. Michael Jackson had a mixtape in 1997, man. Blood on the Dance Floor, man. What y'all know about that, man? If y'all really act like y'all like Michael Jackson, y'all act like y'all really know Michael Jackson like that, man. What y'all know about Blood on the Dance Floor, man? I remember the video and everything, man. Man, Michael Jackson, man. You gotta give him credit, man. You gotta give him credit, yo. Like live, man. You saw what he did live when he was on HBO and stuff like that back in the day. Like man, even This Is It, you know, like you can say that, like Michael Jackson always made sure he perfected his craft, man. Singing, stage presence, all that stuff, man. Dancing, all that stuff, man. And yeah, Ace Santana, man. To my butterflies, I was off of that Invincible album, man. Like '01, man. Like yeah, that was a good comeback album. I remember that when you had that song called "You Rock My World." That was with Chris Tucker, crazy ass was on was in the video, man. You know that shit was crazy back in the day, yo. That was crazy. Plus, he had another one called Michael, but that was after he passed away. He had a couple like Michael and Escape. A lot of people, I don't think a lot of people remember that album called Escape, though. I think that was like 2014, 2015, one of them things. Oh yeah, Ace Santana, yeah, man. A lot of people forgot about that Michael Jackson video game called Moonwalker. Man, shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I got that download on my computer, man. I don't care. I got that, you know, a little nostalgia, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, man, you gotta give Michael Jackson credit, man. A lot of credit, man. The king of pop, man. The king of pop, right there, man. Yeah. And the next one we're gonna talk about is Whitney Houston, man. Or Peter Whitney Houston. To me, mm, I say it like this. The only reason why I say top two female singers to me is of all time is like Aretha Franklin and Whitney Houston. The reason why I gotta put Whitney Houston in there. I know a lot of y'all like, man, what Aretha Franklin? Aretha Franklin better, man. But the only reason why I say that because I didn't grew up around listening to a lot of Aretha Franklin. That's why I grew up when Whitney Houston was killing it, man. Whitney Houston was killing the game, man. You know what I'm saying? like in the late, like in the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, man. Like it's crazy, man. You know, for real, Ace Santana, man. Whitney Houston had the stronger, yeah, man. Whitney Houston had a voice, man. And she also started off with gospel. I think her first album was like a gospel album. I think it was, man. And she had a song called "I Need to Know." I remember that video, man. That video, like that's another thing too about her back in the day, man. She had them like you could tell there was them 80 type videos, man. But it was some fire type videos, man. But yeah, she had a voice, man. I need to know stuff like that, and yeah, of course everybody know that's song of the Bodyguard soundtrack, man. I will always love you, man. What, man? Come on, man. Yeah, please, man. We can't front on that at all, yo. Man, had a lot of songs, man. It's a lot of songs, man. Oh, come on, Ace Santana. Don't say that, man. You bugging, man. You talk about some Keisha Cole? Keisha Cole, man. Now, Keisha Cole, she decent, man. But come on, we talking about some Whitney Houston, man. We talking about Whitney Houston, man. Come on, man. Yeah, Marcus, you talking about Anita Baker was better. What? Man. That's y'all opinion, man. Anita Baker, Anita Baker, like I ain't gonna lie, she could have made my list. She really could have made my list because she had that classic album like the year I was born. So you know, I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, man, man, she ain't mess with Whitney Houston, man. I'm sorry, man. She ain't mess with Whitney Houston, man. That's not happening, man. She just had Whitney Houston had a lot of songs, man. She had the, you know what I'm saying. She of course she had the anthem for the, you know, for the women. I mean, every woman, whatever. She had that for the females, whatever. That's good for the females to have, you know what I'm saying, that anthem for them. Um, man, I'm getting old, man. I'm trying to remember right now. uh, man. I know people gonna say some stuff like, "Oh yeah, when she was with Bobby Brown and all this stuff, man," and like, come on, man, like, you know, there's a lot of people was dealing with some serious things, man. You know, a lot of people doing a lot of serious things. So, but oh, okay, you sent in. I see you, man. Yeah, you funny, man. Dang, I don't know I can't remember right now. It's crazy. Well, give me a couple of seconds, y'all. Give me a couple of seconds. But yeah, man, I'll get back to that, y'all, man. I'll get back to that. You know, but you know, she had many countless hits. That's a fact. And yeah, I know time going fast right now, so I gotta zip through all this right quick. Yeah, but the last one I'm gonna talk about, man. Last singer I'm gonna talk about. Marvin Gaye, man. Marvin Gaye, man. To me, man, that's the best male singer of all time. Gotta be, man. And not just that, man. He was singing some songs, man, that he was saying some real things, man. Like what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's a classic song, man. What's going on? Like, come on, man. Yeah, what's going on? And yeah, of course, Ace Santana, ain't no mountain high enough. Yeah, man, he was really like motivating people. He was telling people the issues that was going on at the time, '60s and '70s and things like that, man. You know, make you want to holler. Like, come on, classic songs. Let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? He was like he was saying some real songs. He was saying some other songs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying for the girls, man. Like, let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? What's the other song? Sexual Healing, man. Like, come on, that's a classic, man. That's a classic, man. Yeah, man. For real, Marcus, man. He's like, man, like for real, years ago, man. He's one of the best ever, man. Like, this, like singing wise, man. Like, man, you can't front of Marvin Gaye, man. Like, you gotta be in everybody's. Like me personally, I would say everybody's top three, but at least top five, man. Matter of fact, top three, man. You gotta be in everybody's top three, man. Forget that. You know what I'm saying? People gotta show Marvin Gaye more respect, man. They gotta show him more respect, man. That's a fact, man. Teddy Pendergrass, yeah, yeah, he cool. Yeah, there's other singers out there too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't name, of course, like I said earlier, Lady Baker. Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know about that. Jackie Wilson. Um, say Teddy Pendergrass, Al Green. I'm going way back in the day, man. I'm going way back in the day, man. And I was gonna say Chris Brown, man, but that's for the generation right now. You know what I'm saying? For this generation, like I'll say Chris Brown, man. And somebody else gonna say Drake. No, I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I just had to be funny, you know what I'm saying? I just had to be funny, man. Drake definitely, nah, man. I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? That disrespectful me saying his name. Cause he ain't nowhere near. And I don't care. A lot of y'all, I don't know what's the name, Sean to be on it. Sean, you love your boy Drake. I know you dropping the album in a few minutes, man. Hey, hey, that's it. He just an artist, man. That singing stuff, man. Nah. But anyway, man. I'm going to the next thing, man. I'm going to the next thing right quick, man.